All right, good afternoon, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is BJ Burchess, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the USCAA. I'm joined here tonight by a National Office staff, Nate Gertis, Assistant Director of Championships and Marketing. And behind the scenes, we have Vanessa Jackson, our Administrator of Marketing and Events, and our Coordinator of Basketball Championship Operations, Nasir Nichols. We'd like to welcome you to the 2022 United States Collegiate Athletic Association Men's Division I Basketball National Championship Selection Show. During this afternoon's show, we'll unveil the top teams in USCAA Division I men's basketball, their seeds, and the brackets. Co-hosting this afternoon with me will be Nate Gertis, and I'd like to turn it over to him at this time.
Thanks, BJ. And now we begin our selections of men's Division I. With the number 1 overall seed in this year's field, the Paul Quinn College Tigers from Dallas, Texas. They enter the tournament with a 23-2 record amidst a tough NAIA schedule and will receive a first-round bye. The success of this squad will depend heavily on their defensive prowess, as their opponents are averaging slightly less than 70 points per game, making them the strongest defensive team in all of Division I. On the offensive side, they rank in the top 10 of the USCAA in points per game with 78.7, while shooting 46.4% from the field. The Tigers are led by a trio of All-American candidates, starting with senior guard Spencer McElway, who is averaging over 12 points and 8.6 rebounds a game. Junior forward Travoin Shaw, leading the team with 13.5 points to go with 6.5 rebounds a game. And sophomore guard Jameer Reedus, who averages 10.5 points per game and just under 3 assists. Paul Quinn College is led by head coach Brandon Espinoza.
Thanks, Nate. Our next team traveling to Richmond and securing the 2nd seed in the bracket is Clinton College, hailing from Rock Hill, South Carolina. The Golden Bears enter with a 17-5 record and are leading the USCAA in scoring with an impressive 94 points per game. Clinton's a well-balanced team, ranking top 5 in more than 5 statistical categories in Division I, including points per game, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, assists per game, and they lead the nation with over 45 rebounds per game. They are led on the court by All-American candidate, senior guard Devin Campbell, who averages over 21 points, 9 rebounds, and over 4 assists per contest, while shooting 37% from beyond the arc this season. Right behind him is shooting forward Cameron Shannon, who is averaging over 20 points and 7 rebounds a game in his sophomore season. Junior center Jonathan McDonald is a dominant presence in the paint, averaging a double-double on the season with 12 points and 12 rebounds per game. The Golden Bears are led by head coach Dee Frazier.
The 3rd seed in the small college basketball national championships. From Buffalo, New York, the Bryant and Stratton Buffalo Bobcats. The Bobcats enter the tournament with a 20-7 overall record and the 5th highest scoring offense in Division I with just under 82 points per game. They lead all of Division I in the assist category with over 19 a game, and also lead in 3-pointers made with 172 on the season, shooting 31.4% as a team. The Bobcats are also a top 5 team defensively, holding opponents to just over 71 points a game. Bryant and Stratton Buffalo has 6 players averaging double-digit points on the season, and leading the way is junior forward Sam Dorsant, who is averaging close to 14 points per game and shooting 77% from the line. They have a trio of sophomores stepping up in their second years, with Eric Waters, Kalon Kimball, and Raekwon Scott contributing solid production all season long. The Bobcats are led by head coach Damone Brown.
Coming in at number 4, from Albany, New York, Bryant and Stratton Albany. The Bobcats finished their regular season with a 16-5 record, going 8-1 at home, and the 3rd fewest points allowed per game in all of men's Division I. After losing their senior leader, Jamil Hood Jr., halfway through the year, The Bobcats have relied on a young team to carry the weight, and they've done just that. Freshman point guard Charles Eccles didn't need much time to get comfortable, averaging over 16 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 3 assists a game. In the paint, Albany looks to freshman forward and center Denali Burton, who's averaging a double-double with 13 points and rebounds respectively. And a sharpshooter from behind the arc, junior guard Delphin Flowers, is averaging close to 2 made three-pointers a game, shooting 43%. Bryant Stratton Albany is led by head coach Michael Shoemaker.
Matching up against Albany as the number 5 seed. From Jenkintown, Pennsylvania, the Manor College Blue Jays. Entering the tournament with a 10-5 regular season record, the Blue Jays make their first ever appearance at a USCAA national championship. They run the floor and get shots up at a consistent clip, resulting in the 3rd highest scoring offense in Division I at 84.6 points per game. Manor's offensive production is due in large part to All-American candidate and sophomore forward Ramad Desjarnette, who is the 5th leading scorer in all of Division I with 20.5 points per game, and the 3rd leading rebounder, averaging 10 per game. Another big contributor is sophomore guard Isaiah Leonard, who is averaging just under 18 points a contest. A freshman forward who has stepped up for Manor is Enoch Clark, who posts 16 points and 7 rebounds a game. The Blue Jays are led by head coach Leo Mahone.
Coming in as the 6th seed, the Apprentice School from Newport News, Virginia. The Builders entered the tournament with a 12-13 overall record, with a notable 83-60 win coming over the number 2 seed Clinton College during the regular season. They allow the 5th fewest points to opponents in Division I, turning the opposition over 16 times a game this season. Apprentice is led by All-American candidate junior forward Marion Moore, who has started in all 25 games and is averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds a game. Another impact player for the Builders is senior point guard Corey Joyner, who averages over 12 points per game and nearly 5 assists a contest. Making the short trip from Newport News, the Apprentice School is led by head coach Evan Key.
Your 7th seed in the men's Division I field belongs to Bryant and Stratton Syracuse from Syracuse, New York. The Bobcats come into the tournament with an 11-10 record and the 4th highest scoring offense in Division I with 84.6 points per game, along with the 3rd highest three-point percentage as a team. They are led on offense by senior guard Chek Jang, who averages over 14 points and 5 rebounds a game while shooting 44% from 3 with 2.6 made threes on average. Sophomore Jamil Abdallah has started in 20 games for the Bobcats and averages 13.3 points per game to go along with 8 boards. Junior guard Kenneth Richardson has also started in 20 games and is a great facilitator of the basketball, leading the team in assists per game with 3. The Bobcats are led by head coach Dan Frisina.
And our final spot in the 2022 USCAA Small College Basketball National Championships will go to, from Bluefield, West Virginia, Bluefield State College. The Big Blue enter winning 7 of their last 10 regular season games amidst a heavy NCAA Division II schedule. They bring the association's 2nd highest scoring offense to Richmond, averaging over 90 points a game, have the 3rd best field goal percentage at 46.5%, and the best free throw percentage at 85.4% on the season. They lead all of Division I in steals with 12.7 per game. Leading the way for the Big Blue is an All-American candidate and junior guard Marquez Cooper, who averages over 19 points and 5 rebounds a game. Another big-time player is freshman Jordan Hines, who is averaging 17.5 points per game, while also swiping 2 steals. Bluefield State is led by head coach Devin Hone.
With the field solidified, let's now take a look at the first round matchups. Our number 1 versus number 8 matchup will be Paul Quinn College versus Bluefield State. The number 2 versus number 7 matchup will be Clinton College versus BRYANT Stratton Syracuse. Our number 3 versus number 6 matchup will be BRYANT Stratton Buffalo versus the Apprentice School. And the final first round game will be the 4th seed BRYANT Stratton Albany versus the number 5 seed Manor College.
The 2022 USCAA Small College Basketball National Championships will be taking place March 7th through the 10th in Richmond, Virginia, at both the Virginia State Multipurpose Center and Richard Bland College. All participating teams will be lodged in the surrounding area hosted by a variety of Shameen hotel properties. The area features plenty of restaurants and activities for our teams and fans to enjoy. If you're interested in traveling to support your team, log on to the USCAA tournament website at www.basketball.theuscaa.com for all ticketing, lodging, and travel information. Don't forget, you can watch all games live online by visiting the uscaa.com and clicking Watch Live, or by going directly to the USCAA Sports Network at uscaasportsnetwork.com. Single games can be streamed for only $8 a game, and championship games will be $10. Or you can purchase an all-access pass for $25, giving you every single game of the entire tournament. The USCAA's Basketball National Championship website serves as your one-stop shop for live stats, results, schedules, and all other items related to tournament play. Please make sure to follow the USCAA on social media, which will keep our followers up to date on all the happenings from throughout the tournament. We'd like to thank you for joining us this afternoon for the 2022 Men's Division I Basketball Selection Show. Congratulations to all of those who have received a bid, and we look forward to seeing you in Richmond for the Small College Basketball National Championships. Thank you and have a great afternoon.